Good morning. Sorry. We'll start now. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to yet another session of Pre-Bell with William O'Neill India. In this session, we'll take you through Nifty 50 chart placement, along with its probable opening, some key global news and events, and some key results that happened post-market session. How US markets fared through the night, how Asian markets are trading at the moment, and at the end, how different sectoral indices and our broader markets are placed with respect to their key moving averages. Without much ado, let's start with Nifty 50 chart analysis. We all know that last week we upgraded to the market to rally attempt in search of a follow-through day, but we haven't been getting a follow-through day since then. On last Friday, Nifty advanced by a good 2.8%, but the volumes was very low. So the condition for a follow-through day is that the up move should be greater than 1.5% on volumes higher than the previous day. We got the up move of greater than 1.5%, but volumes was very measly of around 250 million, where average volumes is for the last few days was around more than 300 million, and even the previous day volumes was around 290 million. If we talk about supports and resistance for Nifty 50, Nifty has been getting support at 15,735, where it's tried to attempt to make a potential bottom, and it's getting resistance at around 16,400. So our search for a follow-through day continues. So till we get a follow-through day, or Nifty is able to break through from this resistance of 16,400, it will be difficult to market to get into a confirmed uptrend. Even if you look at from the key moving averages of 50 and 200 DMA, Nifty is placed well below these key moving averages and is oscillating or being volatile between this range of 15,735 and 16,400. Talking about the key news yesterday, April coal dispatches to power companies was up 17.9% YOY to 61.7 MT. In the May, 1 to 15 coal output was up 36.2 MT YOY at 33.9 MT. The major contributor, that is Coal India, Coal India's May 1 to 15 coal output was up 34.4% at 26.4 MT. Anupam Rasayana will be raising up to rupees 800 crore via QIP of shares. Indian Hotels reappoints Puneet Chhatwal, MD and CEO, for 5 years from 6 November. We talk about FI selling equities. The story continues to remain the same, with FI selling 2,393 crores of equities yesterday, and DI continued to remain net buyers at 1,948 crores. However, net selling was around 445 crores. Talking about key results, Minda Industries Q4 FY22 revenue decreased 7.9% YOY to 2,415 crores. EBITDA declined 8.8% YOY to 275.5 crores. EBITDA margins contracted 210 BPS YOY to 11.4%. PAT declined 4.6% YOY. Chip shortage is improving according to the company, but is expected to persist for the next 2 to 3 quarters. Price hike was taken partially to offset commodity prices. PV demand has remained strong. Two-wheeler demand has affected on account of the price hikes to tackle the commodity prices. The capex for the FY22 is FY23 is expected to be increased by 35% YOY. Talking about Grasim's Q4 FY22 result, the result was a miss on estimates. Revenue increased by 45.1% YOY to 6,376.4 crores. EBITDA declined 7.2% YOY to 752.6 crores. Margin contracted by huge 330 BPS YOY to 11.8%. PAT increased 75.7% YOY to 813.5 crores. Talking about the operational updates for the company, caustic soda expansion at BB Puram Phase 1, 51 KTPA was commissioned. Even the VSF expansion at Vilayat 219 KTPA was fully commissioned, and utilization at the Vilayat plant is for March at 83%. Metropolis Healthcare's Q4 FY22 revenue declined 8.5% YOY to 218 crores. EBITDA declined 43.2% YOY to 45.7 crores. EBITDA margin contracted by huge 12.1 by 1,275 bips to 20.9%, which is around 21%. PAT came in at 63.1 crores against 24.86 crores. COVID-led supply chain disruption, which led to contraction in margin. However, non-COVID business continued to remain strong for the company. Key results which are expected to be announced today are Bata India, BPCL, Coal India, Deepak Fertilizer, Easy Trip Planners, Indigo, National Aluminium, Polyplex, among others. We talk about US and Asian markets. US markets had a very broad range movement. Dow was up 0.2%, S&P was down 0.8%, and Nasdaq was down by 2.4%. Even Asian markets are trading mixed at the moment. Kospi was up 0.7%, Nikkei was down 0.2%, Shanghai was up 0.2%, and Hang Seng was down by 0.1%. Brent crude appreciated a bit. Yesterday it was trading at around 109.97. Yesterday's closing was around 111 per barrel. If we talk about SGX Nifty is indicating a muted opening. Yesterday Nifty closed at around 16,125 and around 825. The last trade was around 16,133 for SGX Nifty, which is indicating a very muted or flattish opening. We talk about how the different sectors and broader market indices are played. As we discussed that Nifty 50 and BSE Sensex are currently in a rally attempt, and Nifty small cap has got his FTD and is in a rally at the moment. If we talk about different sectors, pharma and auto are the only two sectors which are in rally. Metals continue to be in correction, as we all saw the move in different steel companies, which was down by 11 to 13% on Monday. We talk about the other indices, realty, bank, IT, financial services, FMCG. All of them are in rally attempt and searching for a follow-through day. If we talk about how these sectoral indices and the broader market indices are placed from the 50 and 200 DMA, most of them are still trading well below the 50 and 200 DMA. The last time when we talked about the sectoral indices placement, auto had reclaimed its 250 DMA and it continued to trade above its 50 and 200 DMA by 4% and 2.3%. The other sector that has reclaimed its 200 DMA is FMCG, and it's reclaimed the 50 DMA as well. So it's trading 2.5% and 0.5% above its 50 and 200 DMA respectively. The other sectors continue to trade well below their 200 DMA. The major decliners or the major laggards have been IT and financial services, which have been trading 18.5% and 10%. And even the realty sector, which has been trading 15.3% down from the 200 DMA. Thank you, and stay tuned to the space of Rebel with William Oli in India for a daily dose of market updates.